Welcome to the National Hockey Stadium. A big game between Singapore and Malaysia in the group stages. Malaysia 2 wins out of 2 so far. Singapore invariably get to the final, but they have dropped points already, drawing their second match against Myanmar. Great rivalry between these two, of course, in hockey circles. Malaysia in the orange kit, Singapore all in white, playing from right to left in the first half. 4 15-minute quarters to decide the destination of the points in the round-robin stage. Just 5 men's teams in the hockey competition. Top 2 will play for the gold medal in a few days' time. Straight away, Malaysia on the attack. Good crowd in tonight as well. They've just seen the Malaysian women beat Myanmar quite comfortably. So looking for a Malaysian double tonight, but hopefully Singapore can put a stop to that. All the pressure early on coming from Malaysia in Razi. Good defending though. Another shot coming in from outside the D. Good save, but put in from close range. And Malaysia into an early lead. It's Emma Razemi that scores the goal from right in front of the goalkeeper. And Singapore will be bitterly disappointed with the defending. It came back off the goalkeeper, Gary Lee, who's replacing Wee Wee Xuan tonight. And there was Razemi from close range to fire home. It was a fairly simple chance in the end. So just 90 seconds gone of the first quarter, and Malaysia find themselves in front. Singapore have virtually been out their own, have hardly been out their own half yet in the early stages. Might be a chance just to compose themselves now, perhaps. Wide by Faiz Helmi. It's from Malaysia continuing this early pressure. Habizuddin coming back again, and once again they're inside the D. That's a, I think he may have hit the lid. The referee said no. Penalty corner. Malaysia were convinced that had struck the leg of one of the Singapore defenders, which should have given a penalty corner. Malaysia, as we say, topping the group at the moment. Singapore currently in second spot. It's good covering there from Razi. Malaysia have won gold every time the hockey tournament has been played at the Southeast Asian Games, except 1973 when they had to settle for silver. They've always been the dominant force in the men's hockey. Can Singapore break their domination at the 29th edition of the SEA Games? There by Razak. Just hit the leg of a Malaysian, so it will be a free hit to Singapore. A bit of confusion, and Malaysia coming forward again with Faiz Helmi. Push wide to Tengku. Just look at the jitter in the early stages. Singapore giving the ball away in some dangerous positions. There'll be a foul pushed against the legs by Fitri Sari. Free hit taken quickly inside the D, penalty corner. Foul on Fitri. Trying to get his stick around the ball, Adil Ibrahim, but just too quickly. Man from Malaysia. So Mahan with the first short corner of the game for Malaysia. You notice the defenders have done the protective equipment for the short corner, which they're perfectly allowed to do. And try and charge this one down. How are they going to work this one? In comes the shot, fiercely struck beyond Gary Lee. And Faisal gets the second goal of the game. And already Malaysia lead by 2-0. Short corners often the source of many goals in hockey, and that one's no exception. No chance when it's hit that high. There is no limit on the height it can be hit from a short corner. So Gary King, the substitute goalkeeper, unable to get across, and Malaysia lead 2-0 inside the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. Malaysia went on a scoring spree in their opening game against Indonesia. They won 18-1. Faisal Sari getting 5 then, and he's already got 1 here. Forward by Sukri. Ferdas. And the attempted pass again was cut out by Malaysia. At any time, of course, rolling on and off, no limit to the amount of substitutions you can make. Can't make a substitution before a penalty corner though. You will see different personnel rotating throughout the evening. Malaysia currently topping the gold medal table. They'll certainly hope they can add another one in hockey, but Singapore have fared exceptionally well, already exceeded their best overseas total, 44 goals to date. Another long-range shot from outside the D, and again the goalkeeper's beaten. And Malaysia score once more. I don't think it'll count. Didn't take a touch on its way in, I don't think. Must take a touch if you're outside that white line. Worth an effort though from Malaysia, with plenty of defenders in front of the ball. And here they come again, the host nation. Comes off the stick of Ashrik Ferdaus. It'll be a long corner to Malaysia, already taken. Another long-range shot. This time that did take a flick, but goes behind for a 16-yard hit to Singapore, who just need to regroup a little here. Good play again. Oh, it's another one. Victory makes it 3. And what a start Malaysia have made here. He can't believe it, the goalkeeper. Asking questions of the defenders in front of him. They left him exposed, no one coming across to get a challenge in. Thankless task for the goalkeeper when players are coming forward at that sort of pace. These two met in the gold medal match in Singapore in 2015. It finished 2-2 after the regulation play. 4-3 on penalties, though, to Malaysia. Singapore were the only team to score against Malaysia on that occasion, or in that tournament. Foul by Joel Samuel. Elif. No, Tanyiru loses possession, trying to tackle back. He was at the wrong angle. He has the risk of giving a foul away if he's not careful. It was a good positive run by Rashid. And Malaysia back inside the D once again, looking for another goal here. And the pull back towards the edge of the D wasn't great, but they've still got possession, Malaysia. Whistle goes there, may just have clipped a heel of Mule as he tried to get the shot in. That's another good run. It's a foul though. So Singapore trailing here by 3-0. And a blistering start by the Malaysians. Tigers, as they're known, of course, banging their teeth already in this one. Lofted over the top again, but once again comfortably cut out by Malaysia. Here's Tengu. Nice turn. Got options on both sides. Just runs away from Samuel. Still has possession though. Do you like that shot from outside the box? And this time gathered inside the D. It'll be another penalty corner. Little trip on Tenku. Faisal rattled on him from the last penalty corner. Well, they go for the same option again. There's the foul, the stick, and then the kick on Tenku. Played in the 2010 Asian Games for Malaysia. Tenku Tajuddin. An experienced side, one of a number of 30-plus players in the Malaysian lineup. Azri comes across to take the corner. We didn't quite get that one right. Might still have an opportunity to put Singapore's defence under pressure. That's gone as a foul to Singapore, though. A wasted opportunity, really, from the short corner. The pushback didn't really have any pace on it. It just got the stick caught under the ball, I think. By the time it reached the players on the edge, the Singapore defenders had run out of goal and managed to close them down. No, reverse stick, and guided in from in front of goal for another. Alman Razemi gets his second of the game. And there really is no stopping Malaysia at the moment. May just have clipped a heel in there as well. The umpire played play on, and as it came across, it was a angled face of the stick that guided the ball in past Gary Lee. And Singapore now trail by 4 goals to 0. That's a good turn. It's the first time Singapore, I think, have been inside the Malaysian final third. It is a 16-yard hit, though, unable to trouble the goalkeeper. Hafizuddin, who's replaced the regular goalkeeper Kumar tonight, the veteran 37-year-old who wears the number 16. Hafizuddin, the man between the posts this evening. Nice stick work, good chance as well. Oh, it comes across, and again it was Razemi that was in on goal. Tengku just behind him, unable to both get a touch. Good positive play again, though. Inside the final minute of the first quarter. Push in from Hafiz Rashid. Down the line, but it was a miscontrol which gives Malaysia possession back once again, and there's a real urgency about them pushing forward. Fitri. Fitri and Faisal, two very talented brothers within the Malaysian side. Fitri wearing 7, Faisal wearing 10. And there goes the hooter for the end of the first quarter, and what a quarter it was as well for Malaysia. Took the lead inside the opening 90 seconds through Razemi. Faisal added a second from the first penalty corner of the game. Fitri turning number 3, and then Razemi with an open stick face in front of goal made it 4. So a mountain to climb already for Singapore. We've only played 15 minutes. There'll be a short break between the quarters, and a little bit of time for Singapore to try and regroup as we look at the goals from that first half. That was the fine effort from Faisal. Didn't quite make the most of their second short corner. Great goal on the run there from Fitri. And then that reverse stick cross turned in from close range by Razumi for his second of the match. So Faisal scored 5 against Indonesia. His brother Fitri scored 3. Fantastic atmosphere, as you can see. It holds just about 12,000, this National Hockey Stadium. It's not full tonight, but those are here are making plenty of noise for the Malaysian Tigers. Lots of orange and black around. What must be going through his mind after that opening quarter? Very hot and humid tonight. 29 degrees, 86% humidity. Testing conditions in terms of the stamina of the players. Second quarter then, Malaysia still playing from left to right, leading Singapore here by 4-0. Mule gives a free hit to Malaysia just outside the 20 line. Into the D once more. Good ball played across, just a little too high that time. Another penalty corner. Didn't make the most of the last one. They scored from the first. Made a bit of a hash of the second one. But Gary Lee's goal will be threatened once again. They just stripped the leg. It was actually Hafiz Rashid who played it against his own player to give away the penalty corner. Joel will take this one. Too high this time. Razi with a shot but couldn't keep it down. Won a gold medal at the World Hockey League in Singapore in 2015. Razi, part of the Malaysian squad for that tournament. Same year as the SEA Games, of course. No foul this time. Play on, says the umpire. Will be a foul though. It'll trip on Naidu. Good ball thrown all the way through to Rashid, and it's gone in. It's another goal. Well, Singapore are claiming that it shouldn't be a goal. They're claiming there was an infringement in that. Maybe the ball struck a foot, I'm not sure, but the goal's been given despite the protests. Just there, maybe struck his leg, I think. That going off his... I've got a feeling that might have gone in off his knee. It has indeed. But it shouldn't be a goal. Let's see better from this angle. Yeah, it's hit him on the knee. No wonder Rashid was smiling. Umpire was very close to that. Stays at 4-0. There's a good turn by Norman, trying to get to the byline. Tangle of sticks inside the D. Faisal. Another penalty corner given away for the high clearance of Fiz Rashid. Clearance deemed dangerous on the reverse stick. One from three so far from their penalty corners.
Inside. Inside, please.
Have to stay behind the goal until the ball's struck. That's a good block. I think the shot was deemed dangerous from Sherrill, so free hit Singapore's way. Need all the help they can get at the moment, trading 4-0. Clever stick work from Faisal, just couldn't drag that ball back and keep it in play. Nicely done again, it's only just wide from Fitri. Those two really running the show at the moment, Fitri and Faisal. lovely ball through. Great move this, good save by the goalkeeper. And at the second time of asking, he manages to flip the ball away from Razemi. Still the danger's not past. That might have struck a Singapore leg. Referee didn't, or umpire rather, didn't see it. He has now seen an infringement. And a better half defensively, or quarter rather defensively for Singapore. Good save by the goalkeeper. Faisal, the man denied initially, and then Razemi in front of goal. There's Tengu. Free hit as he runs into Sabri. Free hit just clipped the heel of Tenku that time. Good ball across again, and it was just needing a touch in the centre. Tenku couldn't quite get there to get a stick on it. Lovely little leave by Nabil Fikri. Faisal with the ball across, and it's mighty close once again for Malaysia. Cleared away by Adil Ibrahim. There's another chance. And another goal. First goal of the second quarter. Tenku, the man who missed that cross just a moment or so ago, manages to find himself some space right in front of goal to get his first goal of the game and make it 5-0. There's Razak. Oh, clipped on the trip by Razi. There's the first penalty corner to Singapore. And a chance maybe to get themselves on the scoreboard here. Yeah, it was a clumsy challenge from Razi. Wasn't really going anywhere there, Razak. But for the first time, Malaysia have some defending to do. Struck goalwards, good save. Great stop by Kumar. Razi trying to win that one back. Free hit given away though. Enrique Elif brings it away. Look at that save once again. Fine stop by Kumar, full stretch. Got the stick to it. Really good stop. Reverse stick again. Haven't picked up those movements tonight, Singapore. It was Ramadan that time. Just failing to connect. Razi. Faisal. Ramadan, good roll to get to the byline, clash of sticks, but referee deems it a foul against Malaysia, so the goal won't stand. Rashid that was penalised. Two minutes to go in the first half. Malaysia leading Singapore by 5 goals to 0. 29 goals scored in their opening 3 matches, the host nation. They might get another one here. It's good play. Gary Lee comes out to make the save, and covering was by Ashrik Firdaus. Half-time hooter sounds then, and a very good first half for Malaysia. They were 4-0 up after the opening quarter. Razemi Faisal from the penalty corner. Fitri and Razemi again with his second of the match. And just 1 goal in that second quarter. Tengu scoring for Malaysia. Much better performance defensively. Gary Lee made a couple of good saves in the Singapore goal, but they have a serious amount of work to do in the second half, Singapore, if they're to get back into this one. Half-time at the National Hockey Stadium. It's Singapore 0, Malaysia 5. Join us for the second half in about 15 minutes' time. It'll be Joel Samuel with the pushback to start us off in the second half. Singapore beat Indonesia 6-4 in their opening game. Were held to a 2-2 draw by Myanmar in their second game. And then tomorrow they will play Thailand in their final match. Thailand picked up their first point early with a draw against Indonesia. Straight away Malaysia on the attack at the start of the second half. And just clipped the leg there of Ramadan, of Hazil Ibrahim rather. So a short corner, 1 from 3 so far in the first half. Hafizuddin is back in goal in place of Kumar, made that wonderful stop Kumar in the first half. Hafizuddin had started the game, replaced by Kumar. Now he's back between the posts once again. Here comes the short corner then. Brilliantly struck again into the bottom corner. Nothing Wee Wee Zhuan could do about that, and Faisal has his second goal of the match. Viciously struck into the bottom corner. Great pace, great technique. Nobody closed him down or could get close to him to close him down. No real chance for the goalkeeper. And Malaysia lead by 6 goals to 0. There is Kumar, the Malaysian goalkeeper. His replacement, Hafizuddin. Free hit taken by Razi. Sukri. Pulled back by Faisal, but couldn't pick an orange and black shirt on the edge of the D. Mentioned that Singapore had picked up the silver 2 years ago in Singapore. They also finished second in 2013 when Malaysia beat them 5-0 in the final. Much more one-sided affair than the final 2 years ago. Singapore looking to mount a rare attack here with Tan Yi-Ru. That's the free hit for an obstruction. A good play again, another chance for Malaysia. It's going to be a penalty corner. It was some last-ditch defending by Singapore. Great movement by Razemi. Tried to play it into Tengku. There was a coming together in the middle. Yuhari was one of the players that came across, just coming into the picture now. So I think it was probably Adil Ibrahim that, yeah, just there, the number 20. Clattering into the back of Tengku to give away the penalty corner. scored from the last one, Faisal. Will they go the same way this time?
Take the left bottom. Come on, Nick.
Driven in again, same result. Razi this time with a low shot into the bottom corner. 7-0 now, Malaysia lead. Went the opposite way to Faisal from the last one into the other corner. Same result though. Backboard hit and another goal goes onto Malaysia's tally. Then Malaysia lead on their final match tomorrow against Myanmar. They will have an unassailable lead at the top of the group after this. 3 wins out of 3. Scoring goals for fun at the moment as well. 31 now in 3 matches. Nazri Hassan. Possession won back by Enrico Elif. Played against the leg of Mahan. A free hit to Malaysia. Going down on goal again, no one able to get a touch in the centre. Almost walking the ball into the net at the moment. The referee spotted an infringement via 16-yard hit, clash of sticks from Farhan Kamzini. Lovely run again. Mior cutting in, no one able to apply the finish. Just over 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Malaysia controlling things all over the field at the moment. I think Singapore have Managed a shot on goal, just that one shot from the short corner, which was brilliantly turned away by Kumar, but certainly nothing from open play to test the Malaysian defence. Nice reverse ball again. One-handed stick wins the short corner. Bit of improvisation there from Ramadan. Realised it was running away with him. Took one hand off the stick and manages to hit a leg, so gets a penalty corner. You have to keep the ball in play. It's flicked off Ibrahim. Last two short corners have been scored, and they make it 3 out of 3. Oh, good save. Body right behind that one, Wee Wee Xuan. Still the danger's not past though. Plenty of orange shirts inside the D. Nice reverse stick. Good save again by the goalkeeper. And the foul goes Singapore's way. Good stop. Hit the inside of the pad. Tremendously hot for the goalkeepers in this heat and humidity with all the padding on as well. Necessary, of course, though. It's Mior again. He does love to run along the line. Great stick work, good close control. Very, very talented player. Here's another short corner. Not doing themselves any favours here, Singapore. Stick cutting across, that was the signal. Well, top corner, brilliantly struck. It's a wonderful goal. Faisal once again gets his hat-trick. And that's probably the best of the three. No stopping that from Wei Wei Xuan. Just inside the post, he couldn't have placed it any better. Look at that. Brilliantly struck. Just flicked the post on its way in. And Malaysia have an 8th goal. Hat-trick for Faisal. Two for Razemi, Fitri, Tengu and Razi, all on the score sheet as well. Now Singapore maybe a chance to mount a rare attack here. Naidu can't bring the ball down under control. Completely missed there by Razak. Apologies to Fayez Helmi for almost taking his kneecaps off. Malaysia were to take the gold medal here, it would be a 17th Southeast Asian Games gold. Look at that, one shot for Singapore, 13 shots and 8 goals for Malaysia. It really has been a lesson in finishing. Just that one shot for Singapore, which saw Kumar make that wonderful save from the short corner. Oh, Singapore have got on the score sheet finally with just their second shot of the game. And finally some cheer. Enrico Elif coming through to score. And Hafiz Zadine is beaten. No clean sheet then for Malaysia. Just some slack defending. And number 5 found the space. Enrico Elifa, 26-year-old. Captain as well, gets the goal. 1-8 now, Singapore trail. A 16-yard hit, didn't touch anybody on the way in. Crowd think it's another goal. That's the second time that's happened for Malaysia. Izzat Hakimi that time. No touch on its way through.
Come on. That's fine.
That's that run down the line again. Good save by the goalkeeper. Did well to get a stick on that. Almost reverse, so it's just a little bit too far ahead of Hakimi. Malaysia recover though and win the short corner. Well, let's counter the short corner. I think it's been 7 or 8 now they've had.
Mana? Sama.
Who will it be this time? Well, I know there's a bit of a hash of that one again. Faisal running through, but the free hit goes the way of Singapore. Just a little bit of miscontrol as that ball came out to him then. It wasn't cleanly stopped in the first place. No blame really attached to Faisal on that. So there's the hood to the end of the third quarter. Quarter that finally saw Singapore get on the score sheet, but 3 goals in that quarter for Malaysia. Faisal with a couple and Razi on the score sheet. Alifa getting the goal back for Singapore. What looks like just a mere consolation at the moment. Faisal striking the ball really well from the penalty corners. Sport team a hat-trick so far. Razi also got one on the penalty corner as well. Went to the opposite side as his teammate. Best goal of the bunch. Faisal's shot just flicked off the inside of the post, going into the top corner. And then a little bit of space afforded to the captain at the other end, Enrico Alifa, and he was able to bury it past Hafizuddin and get a consolation back for Singapore. So they trail 1-8 at the end of the third quarter. 15 more minutes to go to try and add some respectability to the scoreline.
As well, collect the ball, you go, you check the ball, you move. You go. No problem. Stop there. Then you're bringing the ball inside. Take it. Go.
So fourth quarter, Singapore in the white playing from left to right. And the space for Mahan. Malaysia quite happy to go back to halfway, nothing's on. Forward by Razi. One of those long-range shots which goes flashing wide this time. 16-yard hit to Singapore. So both these teams have their final group games tomorrow. Singapore taking on Thailand, Malaysia taking on Myanmar. That's better defending from Singapore. Still under pressure though. Runs all the way down and a play 16-yard hit to Malaysia, which has already been taken. That's good defending. Not too many white shirts up in attendance. Away by Hakimi. Malaysia looking for another right in front of goal. Keeper can't get there. And it's a fairly simple finish in the end for Shiril. First goal of the game. Good stick work in front of the goalkeeper to take it around Wee Wee Juan. And Shiril gets in on the act. Scored 2 in the 18-1 win over Indonesia. And now he has one here in what's turning into a rout against Singapore. Orange shirts are plenty inside the D. Moore wins the free hit, plays the ball against the legs of Yuhari. Oh, it's a great run, it's a great ball as well, and it's into the side netting on the reverse stick. Looked for a second as though Ayman was going to see that one open up for him. Great reverse stick, but just the wrong side of the post. Still managed to get plenty of pace on the ball. Singapore, I was just about to say Singapore trying to mount another attack, but it was quickly picked off by Malaysia. Moore. Rousey. Sukri. Another chance right in front of goal for Faisal, but it ends up running just wide. He was right in front of the goalkeeper. Driven across, it only needed a touch. Great pace on that ball. One touch and that would have surely been troubling the goalkeeper. Not to be though, all the way through without getting a touch. Faisal takes the hit quickly. Tap goal was by Tenku, but just wide. Malaysia continuing to threaten. They've not taken their foot off the gas despite the fact that they've got such a healthy lead. Goal difference really is immaterial. They're going to win the group by some distance, you would feel. This will put them up to 9 points. Reverse stick across again. Wei Xuan can't keep it out, but the whistle had already gone. So they're dangerous as that came into the middle. Singapore and Myanmar level on 4 points each at the moment. That's good play once again. Goalkeeper just lost it there, Wei Xuan, for a second. It's gone for another short corner. Hit the foot of Adil Ibrahim. Good save. And a good glove on that, Wei Xuan. High sticks in there as well, so the free hit goes Singapore's way. That's 4 from 10 converted now. Not a great conversion rate by Malaysia. 0 from 1 for Singapore. Chance of another goal, but again another infringement spotted. Rashid with a shake of the head. He was the man penalised right in front of the goalkeeper. All the damage done by Malaysia really in the first half. Pressure sticks, free hit Malaysia. One more chance maybe to get another goal. That'll be cut out quite easily though. Maybe Singapore can get themselves a consolation and add a bit of respectability to the scoreline. This is Naidu. Runs into the defender, and once again Malaysia will stride forward. There goes the hooter to bring the game to a close. A very good performance by Malaysia. Singapore will be disappointed, having gone 4 down in that opening quarter, and they never recovered from that blistering start from the host nation. Razemi, Faisal, Fitri, and a second from Razemi did the damage there. Goals in the second quarter from Tengu, Faisal made it comfortable at half-time. And then 4 more goals added. Alifa got one back for Singapore to add a little bit of respectability, but it was a big win for Malaysia, and it keeps them top of the group and sends them through into the gold medal match. The final score, Singapore 1, Malaysia 9.